All right, folks, we got a special one for you today. Donnie, what have you found us?
Yo, we got us a Fleetwood here. That is, we're gonna go in and look. It's a double wide. We're in Darlington, South Carolina at Southern Choice Homes. They do new and used and repos. We got a sign right there for them. We are not, listen real close, we are not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
We don't know anything about these people.
Yes.
We have called them and talked to them on the phone about some pricing a couple of times. But we're just looking for a mobile home, just like y'all are doing, or you wouldn't be here. But we don't know nothing. We're just trying to show you the option.
Now this place is right on the side of the road down here in Darlington, South Carolina. Right across the street from the Darlington Motor Speedway. So if you're a NASCAR fan, you know right where we're at, right? So we're literally standing here on the side of the road, and this place allows you to walk in these mobile homes and check them out. They do repos and new ones. So like there's a repossessed one. You can see it's beat all to crap, the windows broke out, everything else. And then here in the front, they have this interesting one. Now we've done a lot of tours of these Clayton homes that are built by Clayton. Well, this one's a Fleetwood home. So it's a different manufacturer. And they have this set up right out front. And it appears, just by looking in the window, that they've got it set up like a model home. So they're decorating it and stuff. So it ought to be interesting to see what it's like. But it's a little different than the ones we usually do, just because Fleetwood makes it instead of Clayton. I'll tell you, the first thing I noticed, Donnie, is that they didn't do any tricky stuff on the outside, really. It's kind of plain. And so it has the peaked front, but you can see on the Clayton model down there, the peaked front, but they've got it different colors and the siding runs a different way and all this stuff, which doesn't really add much more value to the home, but it does make it look a little different. If you look over here on this one, I don't know who makes this one, but you can see how the siding's different and it's even different colors. So typically they try to make it a little different. This one is just ran the same, which would make me think that it's more of a more plain, more affordable one.
Okay.
Now on the pricing though, we've called on them and they are not cheap.
Yeah, nothing we've called on with the double wide. New ones are cheap.
Yeah, the cheapest one they've quoted us, I think it was 115 grand, something like that. So I mean, they are not cheap. So this is not like a $40,000 home. Let's walk around it real quick and then we'll go in it. The windows are all the same size. It looks like maybe that one on the end's a little bigger, but they're running double windows instead of like a big old window. So that's kind of interesting.
You can probably get them single windows a lot cheaper than the doubles.
Yeah. This says Fleetwood Homes, a Cavco company. And if you look over here, this one says Cavco, North Carolina. Did we do that one, Donnie?
Yeah.
I think we went in that one before. This place is huge. They've got all kinds of different homes. Smaller window here, the same size here.
Look at that. Is that the dryer vent up there?
There's some kind of vent up there. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Nope, dryer's down here.
So it's just made a little different. Now, how do we know this is a brand new one, Donnie?
Well, number one, that right there.
Yeah,
Cardboard. It ain't gonna stay on there too long.
Yeah, it's a little cardboard thing that says support pier required at this location. They're showing you where to brick up the home.
PVC, PEX pipe with the plastic cap on the end.
Okay.
Ain't no way.
So it's never been set up the best we can tell. Yeah, we ought to be able to tell inside. Now, you notice that they don't have a support everywhere it's supposed to. That's because it's just temporarily set up on this lot as a demo. Whenever they install it or have it installed, any installer worth their salt would put it the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, this one probably just stays here, and
yeah,
they send new ones from the factory.
It's the back door, just a kind of 6-panel door, but the way it's designed, it's thin on the edge so that it kind of wraps around the seal. It's just the old school mobile home doors. And it's a double wide, so it's actually 2 single wides that they mate together on site and then put siding over it. So they would remove that crap in the middle there.
That window still in there?
Yeah, there's a window there that they're going to trim out once they get it to your home. Now, why would they have it covered right now?
Why wouldn't they have it covered? There ain't no siding or nothing. You would have to have it covered to keep it from leaking.
Yeah, but I mean, oh yeah, because to keep it from leaking, but also because they're hauling it down the road, and this is the end that they haul from, so stuff's hitting it.
Get debris flying.
Debris is going to fly up on it, so they're trying to keep the window from breaking, I guess. But notice it says on the trailers, it says 78 710A, and then this one's B. They're trying to keep it straight. It's possible you could, if you got a mix match, you know, that'd be a big problem. You get somewhere and you'd have a door where you wanted a closet.
You'd have a blue back and a green front.
Yeah, you wouldn't want any of that. So there's a little window up here. I'm gonna guess that's above a bathtub.
I'm gonna guess it's above a shower.
Above a shower, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe above both.
Maybe.
All right, so we'll see. It looks like they've got furniture in here. I can see a couch through the window. Now, at this place, I haven't seen any that are furnished yet. So I'm interested to see how they've done us up here.
Anybody home?
Donnie always calls out to make sure we don't get in trouble when we come in here. Now, they've kind of set it up, but they haven't joined it all together or anything, because I assume they're wanting to sell it and they don't want to have to tear it apart again.
We got it staged here with furniture.
Yeah, staged, that's what they call it. So I got to tell you, this area is pretty large. I mean, for any home, this would be pretty large. The ceiling even seems a little higher than they usually are.
Yep.
So I don't know how they're doing that.
I don't know.
It's kind of a traditional home ceiling height. Here, this door is just a traditional size, but look at the space they've got up above it. Also, look how damaged it got moving it. The drywall got cracked. A lot of these don't have finished drywall in them, but this one does. And the reason that they don't is because when you move them, a lot of times stuff cracks. So something happened up there. Whenever they install these, they have a finish guy that comes around and fixes the stuff up. So I guess he would repair that. But there's more here. So you're always going to find stuff like that in even a brand new mobile home. But this is a very big room. I don't know, let me think, 8, 16. It might be 24 feet long. And then going the other way, I don't know, over 30 feet. They've got this huge area here, you know, unsupported. So that is just a walkthrough. And you can see a fairly decent sized kitchen there in the background. Maybe we'll look at the master bedroom first, and then we'll come back and look at this kitchen.
Okay.
I would consider this a modern mobile home because it's brand new, I guess. But they're now using just a home door in it instead of a mobile home door. They have installed carpet in here, which most of them that we go in have just linoleum all the way through them. But this one, they've actually installed some carpet. Probably right over the linoleum. I would imagine that the linoleum is all the way through it, and they just added carpet in the bedroom.
I don't know, maybe.
They're doing a thing now in pretty much all of them where they have a knockdown ceiling instead of those strips that they used to have back in the day on them. If you've seen our other videos of the mobile homes that we've worked on in the past that are used. So this is the master bathroom. It looks like plank flooring, but it's just linoleum, like we said. There is a separate stand-up shower here, which we've been seeing in a lot of them lately. Kind of a newer style bathtub, which is fiberglass. It's just built up nice, looks pretty good. It says MAAX is the manufacturer, I guess. It's a double vanity, his and hers vanity. Those are actual
That's
Briggs sinks.
yeah, that's not plastic. That's
porcelain or
Yeah.
something. One of the new trends is they're minimizing these mirrors now, where it's just literally a sheet of glass hanging on the wall, which is kind of how they used to do it, and it's people kind of like it. You can put whatever trim you want on it. They actually, I gotta say, the toilet actually is a little more fancy than they usually are. It looks a little better. It's not just a traditional Bristol Bay toilet.
I've heard of them before.
You can decide if you like that or not. And then a fairly large closet. It's a pretty common thing now for them to put the closet as part of the bathroom in these.
Yeah, I don't know why yet. I ain't figured that out.
So this is a very large closet, and it's a very large bathroom, really. For a mobile home, this is it's kind of surprising that they're doing this, but I mean, it's a big closet. Linen storage, I suppose. You can see they hit a vent actually down under the vanity. That's kind of interesting. You don't see that too often. But yeah, it's a decent master bedroom and master bath.
Yeah, the size of this bedroom is how big that bathroom and closet is.
Yeah,
That puts it into perspective.
yeah. Stuff you run into in a mobile home, folks. All right, so let's get out of here and go this way. I'm surprised that they do the drywall like that.
Me too.
I never thought they would change that. This whole home is drywalled. I've had people mention that in our comments before, but I hadn't seen much of it. Usually they have these finished panels that they put up with little strips in between them so that you don't get the cracking when you're going down the road. So they've got some mirrors here that I guess they're using to decorate. And this is just it's like a dining room area that is all drywalled. They even have shutters hanging up in here, blinds. And we have found the big kitchen. It's got a island here in the middle. Now notice the outlet's a little crooked. Again, in a mobile home, you run into finish problems all over the place, stuff like that.
I ain't figured out why they got a blue island and white cabinets.
I don't know. Maybe they painted it just to make it look a little different. If you look, the backsplash is blue. Is that tile?
Yes, it is tile.
They actually had that in the bathroom too, I noticed. So it's just, they're trying to give a different look, I guess.
Wonder if they got any Cheetos.
Maybe there's Cheetos up in there. It's not really a kitchen without Cheetos. This is interesting. The island has kind of a rolled edge on both sides, but it's still feeling underneath it. It's just particle board.
I think that's a lot better though than the other because they put a thin piece on the front.
Yeah.
And there's a gap here where water can get in there.
Yeah, like at the end
Like
here.
At the end there.
Yeah, so the rolled is a little bit
I
better.
would think that would be a little better.
This home has GE appliances. A lot of the Claytons we've noticed have Frigidaire. So it's a GE range and a Whirlpool refrigerator.
I just seen something else that's different.
What?
This has got 1/2-inch drywall in it.
Oh yeah, so this is full finished drywall.
Yeah, this is, it was just made to last year.
So maybe
1923.
maybe the 1/2-inch drywall they figured that it'll last going down the road better.
Yeah, normally there's 3/8 drywall in these things.
And a Brown range top or range vent. Also has a dishwasher here. All this can be swapped out, but I don't know who the manufacturer of the dishwasher is.
Says in Virginia, this thing needs a 2.5-ton air conditioner.
Okay.
Air between 16
Oh, it's a
and 1900.
maximum size AC.
So this thing's got to be in between that somewhere.
Installing air conditioning equipment that exceeds the recommended maximum AC size may lead to moisture and air circulation problems that may not be covered by the Fleetwood home warranty. Well, there you go.
We'll do more.
Big old modern faucet here.
Still no Cheetos.
No Cheetos. Donnie can't find Cheetos. But that's a big, nice window too. You know, I mean, they're trying to take it to another level on these cabinets. Are still pressed wood, but they seem a little nicer than some of them. However, you know, that looks pretty janky there. This is let's see if it tells us what brand this is.
It's a Fleetwood.
What's a Fleetwood, but what's this model? Is it even going to tell us? I don't know. All right, cool layout. So far, 1 bedroom.
To the date, don't know.
Yeah, the high strength. So the drywall was made July of 23. So this thing could have been set up here a while.
That's a nice one.
Nice little touch here. I mean, they could have brought this wall out to here and done it, but instead they stepped it back for whatever reason. I mean, they're doing some interesting little things. This hallway is fairly wide. Wow. Yeah, you never see this.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty. They're thinking about some stuff here. So nice big pantry. That's probably 4 feet wide and 10 feet long, maybe 11 feet long. What is behind that? Oh, that's the edge of that's it.
What is behind that?
That must be an access panel, maybe for the water heater. So they've made it a coat rack. That's interesting.
Could be the water heater.
There's something hid in there, I'm sure. But nice big hallway. They're putting crown molding up whenever they join it together. Donnie has found what appears to be the utility room, and it's big.
323 of 23.
Okay.
On the panel.
Washer hookup, dryer hookup, back door.
Everybody says this is for a second refrigerator.
Yeah, people are saying that you could put a freezer there, which makes sense.
Your heater's here.
Heater there, and you probably got the washer hid behind the electrical panel, which is how it is in some of our mobile homes. That would explain that access panel outside. Now you might wonder, why would they bury the hot water tank? If you think about it, in most people's houses, you never touch it. So
They got the vented thing for the return and opening.
if the hot water tank is behind there, you can get to it easy enough by taking this off. So we have arrived at bedroom number 2, and there's a nice little, I call it the vestibule in honor of Chuck Berry, here outside the, I think vestibule is supposed to be in the front though.
Yep, but it's still Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
He had it sideways.
He's no longer with us, so we got to. All right, so they put more carpet in here, and the closet. This is the paneling that you traditionally see in them. It's not drywall. It's just this fiber panel stuff with a finish on it, and they don't have to seam it. They just put these little strips over it. I know we go on and on about that, but it really is a big difference. I mean, it's one of the most obvious things about a mobile home that's different from a stick-built home. But they have pretty much abandoned the old style doors. All the doors are the same thickness as a home door now. You could probably go to Lowe's and just literally get one off the shelf that would fit in here. And it didn't used to be like that. Here's where they would marry the thing together if they were setting it up for you. Do they get it closer to that, Donnie? I think they do, don't they? So it would be, so that's bedroom number 2. They've put carpet in bedroom number 3 as well. There's some extra sheets that they may need to repair things, or maybe there's some missing. There's the screen door they haven't put on yet because the wind will rip it off while you're going down the road. So all of this is siding and the ridge vent to marry the thing together whenever you get it installed where it's going. more stuff that they need for the installation. Bedroom number 3, and this bedroom is fine. I mean, it's completely big enough for a kid's bedroom.
I got one for you right here. You see that? See how wide that drywall is?
Yeah.
This is traditional. See how wide that drywall is?
So they went with the better stuff in the common areas and the thinner stuff in the vestibule.
Chuck Berry wouldn't be proud.
I know. This paneling though, it's actually nice. It's got like a texture to it. You can probably see it there with the light hitting it. I mean, it's fine. I can see people putting that in their home, like a stick-built home. Some of that in certain areas.
It'd save you a lot on labor.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's see what this hall bathroom looks like. Wow. Pretty large, actually. Yeah, we were both wrong. The window's above the toilet, Johnny. Interesting. So I guess that's maybe a place to put a trash can or something.
Yep.
Or you could put a laundry basket. So let's look under this, and you can see what I'm saying with the counters. It's just that traditional stuff. You can buy that at Lowe's too, you know. I don't know that it has that same rolled edge. Usually it's a little more drastic. You know, it's just kind of a newer way they're doing it. But what typically happens is water, you know, attacks the bottom of it here. But the whole point of these folks is to be cheaper than a stick-built home. So it's not, that's one of the ways they save money, you know. This bathroom is plenty big enough. All right, well, there you go. So how many bedrooms we got here, Donnie? 4 bedroom.
4 bedrooms.
So it's a Fleetwood, 4 bedroom, has a nice pantry. A lot of the problem that you have with a single wide, Donnie has pointed out, is there's no storage.
None.
Yeah, so in a double wide, you get a lot more storage. It's just one of the things of having a double wide. Again, we're not trying to sell you one. We're just here touring one. We don't work for these people. We don't know these people. It's just, we think it's interesting that they will allow you to come here and check out the mobile homes and how they're constructed and wander around and see what you think. So tell us what you think. What do you think, Donnie?
I think they're good. I would live in one, and both of us have lived in one.
Yep.
So
When we were younger, we lived in one. So,
we know, a little bit about them, and we own a few. So
yeah.
But we're, like we say, we're here looking. We're not affiliated with these people, but I like it. I think it looks pretty good. So give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Now this is a 4 bedroom, folks. We actually toured a 5 bedroom a little while ago. So if you want to see what a 5 bedroom looks like, check out this video. We'll see you over there on that one.